Hey, Sophia, what do you mean you're not coming to my wedding? Why won't you come to my wedding? As I mentioned in my reply, I'm pregnant right now, and my due date is right around the time of your wedding, and my belly will be quite big by then. I don't want to cause any trouble in your wedding, so please understand, Hannah. That's okay. A big belly is not a problem for me. Besides, guests basically just sit at the wedding. You shouldn't have any trouble attending. But it's possible that I might suddenly feel sick. Wouldn't it be a disaster if my water broke all of a sudden? You just have to make sure you concentrate not to let your water from breaking, right? As long as you keep your strength in your stomach, you'll be fine. What? I mean, why don't you just move the due date? You could just postpone it by a month or so. You could at least reschedule it to accommodate my wedding. What? There is no way I can do that. Of course you can. You can do anything if you believe in it. Besides, you're an obstetrician. You're a professional in childbirth, so you should be able to handle it. It doesn't matter if I'm a doctor. The difficulties and risk of childbirth are equal for everyone. Besides, I'm pregnant with twins. Twins are more risky and more difficult than a normal birth. So you really don't want to come to my wedding? Your sister-in-law is getting married. Are you saying that my wedding isn't worth attending? What? I'm finally getting married. I'm 36 years old and finally going to have the wedding of my dreams. You say it's not worth attending the ceremony of such an old hag. I never said anything like that. Rather, I'm not attending because I don't want to cause trouble to you, Hannah. I know that you are very much looking forward to the wedding, so I don't want to ruin it with my attendance. If you don't want to cause trouble to me, then definitely come. I don't want to cut down on any wedding guests. If you don't attend, then I'll be the one to be embarrassed. What? Did you have some kind of trouble with the invitations? Actually, none of my friends can come to my wedding. Everyone is already married by now. They're just in the midst of having babies, so they're all very busy. So even though I sent them invitations, they all said they can't make it because of the afterbirths. It's hard to have a wedding right after giving birth. I'm sure they're not in perfect shape, and they have to take care of a baby they're not used to. I'm sorry, but that's just the way it is, I imagine. Huh? I can't get away with it. I attended everyone's wedding, but not coming to my wedding is insane. They say they'll only send a congratulatory gift, but that's not the point. But circumstances are circumstances, and I don't even have many friends, but my fiancé is the complete opposite of me, and he has so many friends. He has more than twice as many guests as me. Oh, you're right. Chris is a very cheerful person, right? He seems to be very good at getting along with people. I can understand why he has so many guests. I'm already embarrassed that I don't have as many invited guests as he does, and you're telling me that you're also going to be absent? I can't accept this. You definitely have to attend the wedding, okay? This is an order from your sister-in-law.
I heard, Sophia. I heard you're pregnant now. And I heard you're having twins. Is it a boy or a girl?
It's both of them. They probably will look identical.
And they're going to be identical. Wow, they're going to be so cute. I'm sorry for getting so excited all of a sudden, but I really love kids. So when I heard from Hannah, I contacted you right away.
No. I'm glad you're so happy about the pregnancy. But I didn't know that you love children. That's kind of surprising.
I love my job also, so I haven't had the chance to have a family yet. I'm an old man, but I want to have a child someday. It's a gift. And I also have to hear Hannah's thoughts, but I'm even thinking of trying to start making babies right away.
Oh, really?
But still, I never thought our wedding and your due date would be so close. It's like a dream come true to have a wonderful wife and adorable nieces and nephew. I'm going to be the uncle who spoils my nephews as much as I can.
Please spoil them a lot. If you want, you can come and see me after the baby is born. I'll call you as soon as I get settled.
What? You sure?
Of course I'm sure.
Wow, I'm looking forward to it. Well then, good luck with the birth. I hear that giving birth to twins is very hard. I hope everything will go smoothly.
I also wish you and Hannah a wonderful wedding. Due to my health condition, I might not be able to attend the wedding, but if that happens, I hope you understand.
It's only natural for us to understand such a thing. If you force yourself to come, I might turn you away. Well then, please give my best wishes to your husband.
Hey, Sophia! Why aren't you at the wedding venue yet? I told you I wouldn't allow you to be absent. I never agreed to it. Besides, I called you yesterday just in case. My water broke before my due date and I had to have an emergency C-section. I just delivered my twins just a few minutes ago. You broke the water at the worst possible timing. You're an obstetrician. You should at least adjust the timing of when your water breaks. Why did your water break right before my wedding? I told you, it's impossible to control the timing. Childbirth is a mystery of the human body. It's impossible to conveniently schedule it. Ah, shut up. It's a mystery of the human body. You just cut yourself to make it easier. Yes? You just cut yourself to make it easier. That's right. You cheated by having a C-section instead of a natural birth. Anyway, you've already had a baby, haven't you? Then come here right now. What are you talking about? It's not easy to have a C-section. What do you mean come here right now? How can you say that to someone who just gave birth a few hours ago? Why? You're done, right? A C-section is just cutting the belly and taking the child out. I'm sure you still have enough energy to come to my wedding. Huh? I've told you before, I don't want to cut down on the number of guests. My guest list is very small compared to my fiancé, so come to the wedding venue as soon as possible. I'm sure the hospital will take care of the baby while you are here. You can come over here without worrying about anything. Don't you know how painful and hard it was? I can't even stand up and walk right now. Attending a wedding with that is absolutely impossible. Huh? You're a doctor. Don't be so naive. You're the one who usually performs C-section on pregnant women. You cut open a lot of people's tummies every day. You can put up with a little bit of pressure, right? You're crazy. You only think about yourself, don't you? Of course, because today is my wedding. I'm the star of the day, and you're going to do exactly as I say. You are a doctor, so you should be able to come here. You should come to the ceremony even if you have to crawl here. Yes, I understand. Come here as soon as possible. I'll never forget you for being late. It's about to start, so you'd better get the cab right away. Yes, I'll do my best and crawl there as you wish. I'll follow your order, so please don't regret giving me those instructions yourself. Huh? Then, I'll be on my way as soon as I can. Hey, Sophia! What the hell did you do to me? You ruined the whole wedding. How in the world are you going to take responsibility for this? Why are you blaming me? I did as you asked and took the cab as fast as I could, and I went to your wedding crawling on the ground. I even went to the trouble of refusing the wedding hall's offer of a wheelchair. You've got to be kidding me. I did tell you to come even if you had to crawl, but that doesn't mean you really have to enter like that. Your horrifying entrance made all the invited guests go nuts. It went crazy. Someone was yelling in a loud voice. Evil spirits should go away or something. My hair was a mess since I had just given birth. I didn't have time to change, so I was still in my hospital gown. On top of that, since I was crawling around on the ground, I must have looked like a vengeful spirit. I noticed the fuss at the venue and headed over, but it was too late. Everyone was so pissed off and told me, "Why did you invite someone so soon after giving birth?" They were mad at me too. Everyone was furious, saying, "Who would really come here no matter what?" They told me to lie down and be quiet. They forced me to go to the waiting room. So today, I will be laying in the waiting room, listening only to the sound that leaked from the ceremony hall. Please don't worry about me and continue with the wedding. Huh? You want me to continue the wedding like this? Just make it so exciting that people will forget I was there. I haven't heard a sound from the ceremony since a while ago, and I'm feeling lonely here. Let me hear the sound of happiness so that I'll be glad I came. Don't be silly. Instead of continuing the wedding, it was immediately cancelled. My fiancé has lost his temper and he left. The invited guests are leaving one after another. What? They came all this way and now you're cancelling it? It's all your fault. Chris told me. Do you even know how hard it is to give birth? She just risked her life to deliver the baby. How could you force her to come here? No matter how much I tried to convince him, he wouldn't even listen to me. He said, "I can't marry you anymore. Let's call it off for today." I'm very sorry to hear that, but if that's the case, I'm going to go rest in the waiting room for a bit. I'll go back to the hospital after I've slept and recovered a bit. Well then, I'm not feeling very well, so I'll rest a bit.
Sophia, I'm really sorry about yesterday. I had no idea that Hannah had said such a reckless thing to you. Are you feeling okay? I hope your postpartum condition hasn't worsened because you pushed yourself too hard yesterday.
It's not something you should apologize for, Chris. And it's my fault for being so stubborn. My physical condition hasn't worsened in any way, and I'm fine. But the hospital, where I work, was very angry with me.
I'm really sorry. I'll visit the hospital later to apologize. I will let them know that this is all because of us.
Please, don't worry about it. So, what happened to the wedding after that? I was supposed to take a break, but I fell asleep in the waiting room for hours. My husband took me back to the hospital, so I didn't know anything about what happened after that.
Of course, we had to cancel the wedding. I explained the situation to all the guests and asked them to leave. I'm going to have a formal discussion with Hannah about the breakup today.
You're going to break up?
That's how disappointed I am in her. I thought I wanted to have kids someday with her. And I really wanted to be an uncle to those adorable twins too.
I'm so sorry to hear that. But if you'd like, you can come see the twins. Thanks to your support, I was able to have a healthy delivery of my twins.
What? Is that okay? I'm breaking up with her today. I'm no longer your relative or anything.
I want you to meet them. When things settle down, please come visit me.
Well then, may I take you at your word and go see you and the babies? I really like kids, babies and all, because they're so cute. I'm going to break up with her as fast as I can so I can go see them soon.
What are you going to do? The wedding is officially cancelled. On top of that, Chris and I are breaking up. What? It's already been decided? My brother and parents are also pissed off, and they want to cut ties too. They said, I don't want to see your shameless face. Oh my god, that's a lot to handle. What are you really going to do? I lost my fiancé and my family, and on top of that, I lost my friends. You ruined my life. What? Even your friends? I didn't do anything to your friends, Hannah. I mean, they were all absent, right? I called them to hurry up and come, because you didn't come to the ceremony. What? On the day of the ceremony, I couldn't get in touch with you, so I got impatient and called all my friends. I told them that you might not come to the wedding, so they should come right now. Then they all said I was insane. They told me that they are never gonna see me again. I just made one phone call. It's terrible. Well, maybe that's not all right. It's not right to cut ties with someone after just one phone call. I'm sure you said other things that were unnecessary. What do you mean unnecessary? I only made a phone call. Well, I was in a real hurry at that time, so a lot of things slipped out, but maybe I said, leave the keys at home for a few hours. You'd rather have a long-time friend than a newborn baby, or things like that. That's more than just a slip of the tongue. That's the worst line I've ever heard, and I'm now convinced why your friends doesn't want to see you again. What? That's just too much, Hannah. How can they leave their keys at home? Nobody wants to be friends with someone like that. What? So you're saying it's all my fault? It's all your own fault. You talk recklessly to a pregnant woman who is about to give birth, and you talk recklessly to a woman who is only a few hours postpartum. On top of that, you only think about yourself and have no understanding of the situation around you. This is all your fault. Oh no! Then I can cut ties with you too today. I want to take it easy from today to recuperate from my reckless behavior yesterday. Raising twins has just begun. If I don't do my best to get my strength back now, I'll be in trouble. Oh, wait, Sophia. Can you please tell my parents? I'm sorry for everything I've done, so please don't insulate me. I'm getting divorced, I'm getting kicked out of my house, and I don't have the place to live. I want to go back to my parents' house. I'm sorry, Hannah. Your parents' house will be taking care of the twins a lot from now on, so it's impossible. Oh no. Well then, I'll leave you to it. I heard afterwards that Hannah's friend gave her the congratulatory gift that was way over the average. Hannah apologized again to her friends, but no one forgave her. It seems that even after she was kicked out of the house where she lived with Chris, no one would let her stay. She is now living in a cheap apartment and desperately trying to make ends meet. She says, I really can't stay single like this. And she's trying her best to find a partner to get married to. However, no matter how hard she tries, she can't find anyone better than Chris, and cries every night. As for Chris, he came to the hospital to see my twin babies. He even gave me a nice baby gift. He is still very close with my husband and my mother-in-law. And even Chris is still in our group message where I send the pictures of the twins every day. Thank you very much for watching this video. If you found this video inspiring, please click the like button. Otherwise, please let us know what you think in the comment section below. Please also subscribe to our channel. Your ratings and comments will help us in the future. We also have many other videos that will make you feel great. Please take a look at the videos on our channel. See you in the next video.